With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Now, Charles, you and I, we've done a lot of games together. Always seems like we're rehashing the same storylines. Turnovers, of course, always a big story. Quarterback play, running backs, yada, yada, yada. But getting ready for this one word kept coming to mind, and that's preparation.
Well, it's critical to be prepared. Physically, mentally. When you think about getting ready for an NFL game, you have to wonder, what will they throw at us that maybe we haven't seen before? 2-minute drill? Maybe different things like that.
Come on, baby, let's
Gotta
go.
be prepared. You're exactly right.
Set, ready, 70 ending. Go. That's right, baby. They don't want it. Alert flare. Ball trot.
They go play action with Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
I'm coming. Sponge. Off. No.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive.
Watch the run.
Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Reggie White, what a force. Got back there for the sack.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way.
SOS. Check.
They'll run on 1st down. Peyton.
Get there.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. From 17 yards out, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with...
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 29. It's a big one there for the Chargers. 45 yards.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Why? Get one shot.
From the gun, Jackson. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Bruce Smith picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Jackson now. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense.
Come on, set. 60 yards. Push him back.
The first carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. And an alley to run. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Let's go.
A great effort there. 41 yards. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This one complete to Jordan Reed. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Now a play fake here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Ronnie Lott. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
On first down, Peyton, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on second and 14. They'll run it now out of the gun. Room past the 20. And he's going to get this all the way up to the 30-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
So first and 10 now from the 30. They run on first down with Jackson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. So they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right?
The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Walter Payton with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
The kicker on for the point after.
20-0 already, extra point penalty.
Yeah, you always hear that term, they just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Don't be scared.
Now on 2nd and 13. Jackson looking downfield for Jones. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked off at the 28. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Set, hut. 15 on it. 15 on it. Tackles.
They'll run on 1st down. Peyton, the linebacker Ryan Shazier there to make the tackle.
He's brought down by
I'm going to hit you all day, baby.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 41-yard line.
Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Left. Cut.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
45's the mic. We ain't giving up running.
On 3rd down, Griffin. They set up the screen to Peyton. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
A loss of 3 yards.
So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. And, Charles, when you start talking about NFL kickers that have hit from 62 or further, it's a pretty short list, isn't it?
That it is, but how about the trust by a head coach to even let your kicker try from that range? That's really showing a lot of faith that he can get the job done.
Yeah, faith and guts. After the made field goal, Stenerud back out there to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go now.
The Charger drive about to get going. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down. Let me finish. Okay. You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
They keep it with Smith on 1st down.
Switch.
And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Get out of here, man. Ready up, Mike. 43's the mic. Hey, let's go. Shift. Fast.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Jackson got a man. It's Randy Moss. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. To throw on third down. Jackson. He's going to wind up and air it out. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a fourth pick of the game. And now fourth down. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on fourth down and 9.
Kill. Come on. Kill. Turn up.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. For a real head-scratcher there. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position.
Ready? Mike, 50, Mike, 50. I got wide. Shoot. Go.
On first down, Jackson. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
They don't want it. Keep playing hard, fellas, all day. Let's get it.
At the Chargers' 39-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Here we go.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on third. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. So not sure how they feel about that. They had golden field position to start the drive after the fumble recovery, but they went backward and then got 3.
Well, let's go from gold to silver, because the silver lining is they got the 3, right? You were talking about the golden field position. They didn't take advantage of it. That has to feel like a letdown.
You always stand ready to pounce. Always. The Charger drive about to get going. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
6. 43.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. Looking deep for whom? Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory.
All day, baby, all day.
A big play there for L.A. 56 yards. Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd down. Jackson, nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Mean Joe Green gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. And the Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. They go play action now to Jackson. And that will be incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a third time here on fourth down. To throw is Jackson, and that is going to be incomplete. The fourth down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try to add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first.
It got his man complete. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought process is they'd take this lead into the locker room, run something simple here and run the clock out. Instead, they get the big play. Now they have a chance to increase what they've done in the first half.
Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Come on, set. 60 yards. He's the mic. Here we go, D. Here I come. Here I come.
On second down now. It's Jackson. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Ready, set. 50. Mike 50.
Check pass. Check pass.
They'll run on first down. Peyton. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
50. Check Mike 50. Oh, you got deep?
On second and 12. Griffin. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Julio Jones. As the first half is winding down, as his guys...
Squad like, what? In the field like, yeah, all day like, yeah. now I'm taking what's mine. I define myself as ambitious, young, black, and gifted. Master P, my masterpiece. That mean I don't got no limits. Bout it, I doubt it. My homies know you ain't ratted. We break you down like a pound. I got it, don't panic surround me. I'm corrupted, flow cold and it's rugged, bumpy. What is up? I'm ready for war. You got to love it like yeah, and it feel like yeah, all day like yeah, all night like yeah, whole squad like what? And it feel like yeah, all day like yeah, all night like what? Whole squad like yeah, and it feel like yeah, all day like yeah, all night like yeah, whole squad like yeah, and it feel like yeah, all day like yeah, all night like yeah. You don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems. No, I said you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want.
Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. And this is a game where the defenses, they need to be on their toes because you got quarterbacks here, yes, that can throw the football, but they can also run it very well, too.
Mobile quarterbacks. Remember, for the longest time, they used to tell the quarterbacks, stay in the pocket. We don't want you outside of it at all. Nowadays, that mobility, truly an asset, and people are game planning for it. As a scout told me recently, we are actually working with what the colleges are giving us nowadays.
Here's Michael Badgley now to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Let's go! Let's go!
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Here we go! Set! Check the flag! He's coming! Watch the screen! Watch the screen! Watch the screen! Watch the screen! 22, jet bomber! 22, jet bomber! 40!
Yeah, let's get a sack.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
Didn't have the greatest field position to start, did they? And now, after this sack, it's way, way worse.
And right off the bat, first play of the game. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13.
Watch the curl! Watch the curl! Switch it! Come on, switch it!
Play action. Now Jackson. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. A gain of 28 yards there, and give him the first down.
I know retirement ceremonies of rocking chairs often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Here's Jackson to throw. Throw complete there to Jerry Rice. That one covers 29 yards. First down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage. 17 on the play. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. First and 10 at the 19. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. On 2nd and 15 now. Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. Early takes of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
Now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On now is Vinatieri as he'll try the field goal. This from 42 yards out. Vinatieri's kick is good. And the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go, baby.
At their own 22-yard line.
Ready? Touchdown.
This defense focus.
Zip it. Slam. Ball trot. Mike's 43. Gone. 3.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Play action. It's Jackson. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Now it's Jackson. Looking downfield for Jones. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Ronnie Lott, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
And that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Jackson into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Looking long for his tight end read. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on his first drive. Instead, second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. A gain there of 21 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. He's got Smith here. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. And Jackson throwing once more. Looking in zone for Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Go. Watch the motion. Watch the motion. Leo. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out.
Jackson will throw again. Eluding the pressure right. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22.
Nice pick, nice pick.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
He's tired of me.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He goes full extension, and he's got it. 3-0 after one on EA Sports.
Hey, here we go. He's coming. Double up, double up.
Jackson on first down. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, is intended target, and it's third and short. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That'll bring up fourth. They had the 8-yard gain on first down, but unable to do much from there. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Double dog, double dog.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Tillman. And some room to roam now. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line.
Check 13.
A first down carry for Smith. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Chargers have taken the lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Chargers 7, Chiefs 3. Michael Badgley to kick off for the Chargers.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Let's go.
The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not let balls go through goalposts.
From the 35 on second down, Jackson. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. Jackson got his man complete over the middle. That's Holt. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up second and a yard at the 15-yard line.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. Come on. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They go play action here on first down toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time defensively. Nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And nothing there on the return. They got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got to pin down deep. And on the first play, they give up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about, Dustin, all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
Looking deep for Julio. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down.
Check 49, check 49.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Champ Bailey. And he'll bring it back to about the 5-yard line. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Now Saquon Barkley. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
This is fielded at the chalk of the 10.
We played to win. Let's go.
The Charger drive about to get going. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. He's got a man. Complete. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. They go play action with Jackson.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Looking in zone for Jones. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Julio Jones once again the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Flush to his right. Looking downfield for Jones. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw again is Jackson. Looking long for his tight end Reed. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step back.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Here we go. Let's go.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. Oh, he's got a little daylighting. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Set to kick off.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Here we go. Set. Put the flag. Check. 43. I'm scared.
On the counter, it's Smith. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Again, it's Smith. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
Let's go, baby.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Check. Lucky.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. J.J. Watt, the one that gets him down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Chiefs' 42-yard line.
And now Jackson will look to throw it.
Exit.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Hey, let's get this.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. It's caught. Jones. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first.
We always hear about guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd. Yeah, after that one.
Here in the third quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case.
What a completion on a 4th down play.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Watch the boot. Say. Orbit.
On 2nd and 15 now. Jackson. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down. Ninth play of the drive now on third and a country mile.
You can't block me.
They go play action now. Jackson. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes.
Well, that kind of catch is supposed to pay off with at least a first down, isn't it?
Instead, he'll just add it to his highlight reel, but they don't pick up the first.
He gets the yardage, he gets the catch, but now they have a decision to make.
Badgley's kick is good. And they take the lead here by 2, 12-10. Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They gave up the 3. They're losing in this ballgame. Now it's their chance to set the offensive tone for the second half.
And it's interesting how the offense will go about helping them, too. Because so many times you're looking to control a game with your defense. Well, your defense just gave up 3. Now your offense, as you said, has to set a tone and get you back into it or ahead in the game. Let's see if they can pull it off and get downfield and do exactly that.
We'll see if they can. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. Jackson now just 8 of 16 thus far, 50%, but it's 1st and 10. He'll buy some time right, and that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
45, check my good up.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. Over the middle, complete. It's Holt, and he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 37. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Again, Jackson rolling to his right. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Holt. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. He was looking for Evan Ingram, the tight end, but it's going to be 2nd down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. 6-time Pro Bowler Randy Moss, the intended receiver. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And it'll bring up 3rd down. And the blitz does come. His throw caught right around the 6. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. It's a gain of 20 as we wind down near 22nd. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Chiefs are once again going to retake the lead. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. Jackson from the shotgun. They'll roll him out right. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken short. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of it.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker try to field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6. Escaping the pressure right. And this one complete to Reid. Then he will finally be taken down. But how about that play? It's a big one. on the final act of the third quarter. We're back now in KC. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down at will. Trying to punch it in with Smith. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll bring up a second and goal. Steps away. Touchdown, Chargers.
Jackson on the keeper.
Well, this was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of like, wait. Oh, it's open. Time to hop with it and go. And, boy, was he successful.
Yeah, didn't go to the outside toward the pylon, just straight ahead, middle third of the field.
Shortest distance between 2 points. Straight line.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 22.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And that last drive, a long drive. But not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think
that his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Antonio Cromartie. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
When I was in school, math was not my strong suit, but I did learn enough to know how to play cover 3. 2 corners and a safety divided the field in thirds. On this play, the corner didn't get fooled by anything in front of him. Kept his coverage all the way down the sideline in the deep third position and makes the interception.
That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
Set the tone.
Now Jackson on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. If you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
Here's Jackson. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. 4th down, here's Jackson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Champ Bailey. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trust in his quarterback and trust in his offense.
But still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
The pass there over the middle to start things out. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll look to throw. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Jackson to throw. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab.
We're going to work.
That's good for 28 yards.
You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing.
To throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. This pass rush, they've been excellent all game long, and another example of it right there in the closing moment.
Not only with the pass rush, but how well they're coached, because if you don't quite get there, get to the quarterback, get your hands up into the passing lane, and not in the ways we just saw there.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. 27 yards there, a first down. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Throwing down is Jackson. He brought left side. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. On second down, here's Barkley. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Crash.
Back to throw. Sliding out, fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And picked up by the Chargers. And now look at him go. He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10. Oh, no, he lost the football. But for...
Why you do that like that?